Hey, what's going on, everybody? Rod Hairston here with a minute for your marriage. And yes, I am Rod Hairston. I'm so glad you're here with me. In our last video, I talked about some real practical things to be together, to stay together, to really nurture intimacy in your marriage. And I said in that video that I want to talk in another video about a rhythm that could literally save your marriage. It could literally I better get my words together. It could literally save your marriage. My daughter is a coach and she works with moms who are getting ready to birth, couples who are getting ready to have children. And she was sharing with one of her couples some things that she watched her parents do. And we stole this years ago, and I think it will be helpful to you. This rhythm could literally save your marriage. I know it will strengthen your connection, and it could literally give you years of enjoyment together in your marriage relationship. So here it is. This is a rhythm that I recommend to all of my clients, to everyone that I work with. I tell them, do this, don't stop doing this. This will keep your marriage strong. You ready? Spend some time together in this rhythm. Now, let me track back just a little bit, because I say spend some time together, but the truth is there have been studies done which show that couples spend on average about 35 minutes a month talking. Imagine that. 35 minutes a month talking. That means all the other conversation that they have is sort of, surface level. What about the kids? And what time are you getting off work? And would you like anything for dinner? But it's not really substantive conversation. This rhythm that I want to share with you will give you room and time to nurture your communication. And I think I'll do a video about communication as well. So here is the rhythm. Spend some time together once a day. Sherry and I have been doing this for years. We literally will spend 5, 10, 15, 30 minutes together every day. Yep, that's right, every day. Even when we had 4, you got it, 4 small children, we would spend time together. I'd come in from work, put down my bags, hug the kids, kiss the kids, play with the kids for maybe 5 minutes, and say, okay, it's time for me and your mom to spend some time together. And we would literally just sit on the sofa or on the deck or somewhere and just talk and catch up. We still do that to this day. Sometimes it's at the beginning of the day, sometimes it's in the middle of the day, sometimes it's at the end of the day, but we make it a point to spend time together every day. A few minutes every day. Yes, once a day, once a week. We try to do something together once a week. It doesn't have to be big. We don't necessarily call it a date night, though we kind of steal dates from one another. You know what I'm saying? Like, we like to be together. We try to be together. And by the way, the more you work to be together, the more you will like being with your spouse. I feel a whole lot of clapping on that one right there, right? If you work to be together, you will like being together. But once a day, once a week. So it might be going to dinner. It might be hopping in the car, just going for a drive. It's not complex. It's just time together. It's not a big deal. Sometimes it's a movie. Sometimes it's dinner. Sometimes it's a walk in the park. Sometimes it's just sitting on the deck, right, for extended time. We might watch a movie here at home, but we spend extended time together once a week. Try to get a date in. I think that's important, right? If you want, make it a date, go somewhere. But once a week, give each other something to anticipate. Cut some room out in your calendar for each other. Once a day, once a week, once a month. Once a month, we try to go away. It can be a quick overnight. It can be a drive to the next 2 counties over. We like to go to the beach, and so sometimes we'll just get in the car and we will go to the beach and spend the night and come back. But once a month, we make time to be together again. You can do special things like go to the opera or go to a show, right? You can go something entertaining, something that's going on in the county or in the city, wherever you are, but make time for it once a month. All right, you ready? Once a quarter. Once a quarter, we try to do something a little bit bigger. Once a quarter, it's, it's another overnighter, but we want to make it special, something we wouldn't normally do. Now, by the way, if one of you travels for work, if I was you, I would jump on the opportunity to bring my spouse during that time and put your time together on the front end of it, so you don't put the other person in on the back end after one of you is exhausted from work. Once a quarter, once a year, we try to blow it up. Every year, we spend 1 week together, just the two of us. Just the two. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all, forgive me. Just the two of us, right? Once a year, we just spend time together. We go to somewhere nice, beautiful, somewhere that we like, we enjoy, we make time for it. We set aside the money for it. And listen, it does not have to cost you a grip, but you got to do this. Once a year, put it on the calendar. Listen, by the way, the best way to schedule your year is to start with your breaks. Imagine that. Start with your breaks. Put them in and build the rest of your calendar around those. Otherwise, it'll never happen. But once a year, we go somewhere beautiful, and we got some dope places that we love around the world that we get away to. We try to do it once a year. Sometimes that once a year is like just going to a marriage retreat or marriage conference. Or you can come take in one of our Love Again couples intensive retreats. We find the most beautiful places on the planet to get away, where it's warm and where it's sunny and where it's just beautiful. And for 4 days, we work with couples, just helping them grow their relationship. So maybe that will be your once a year. All right, once a decade. We've been counting decades in our marriage. It's hard to believe. Like 32 years at this point. What in the world? 32 years? I can't even believe it's been 32 years. Where did the time go? 32 years we've been married, and every decade we try to do something super, super, super special. That's when you want to break out a new ring, that you want to, go rent a beautiful place and an exotic place. Yeah, just something really special. Like you got some places on your bucket list. You know what I'm saying? Like, check it off your bucket list. Once a decade. I'm telling you, this rhythm has kept our marriage fresh. Do we have a perfect marriage? Nah, we don't. Do we have an amazing marriage? Yes, we do. And I believe that honoring each other, honoring the time that we have together, spending time together, nurturing the relationship together, by having a rhythm, an intentional, dedicated rhythm that keeps us connected, has made an incredible, incredible difference. Hey, this was A Minute for Your Marriage with Rod Hairston. If you don't have my already ready for you free Happy Marriage Workshop, make sure that you look in the notes and grab that link and get it. It's free. It's just for you. And I got to tell you, our Dream Marriage Program is really making a huge difference in couples' lives. I work with high-performing people in business, in sports, and in the faith world. And I'm telling you, people are getting extraordinary results in their marriages. I'm excited about the one we're doing with NFL couples right now, and they are loving it. So if you're ever interested in the Dream Marriage course, we can get that to you. And if you're ever interested in being in one of our groups, we'll let you know when they open the next time, and you may want to jump in to one of the Dream Marriage online group mentoring programs. All right. Hey, this was Rod Hairston. A Minute for Your Marriage. I'll see you in the next video for sure. Peace.